It's crazy, right? Like AI is not just some sci-fi thing anymore. It's totally changing everything every single day. And you're ahead of the curve here because you're diving into this stuff. Today we're deep diving into this awesome YouTube video all about how to navigate the AI revolution, especially like in 2025 and beyond. We're going to figure out how to become an AI generalist. It's like the winning strategy in this whole new world. Who knows, maybe you'll even start building those skills yourself after this.
Yeah, it is wild to watch this shift happening right now.
Yeah.
This video does such a good job of showing us the future. Really makes you see why understanding all of this is crucial, not just for surviving, but actually thriving in the next few years.
For sure. It talks about this great reshuffling where AI and automation are like totally reshaping the job market and not always in a good way, like they cite some stats that are kind of scary. McKinsey predicts that 50% of work activities could be automated by 2030. And Bain's research shows 80% of workers could face wage stagnation or even displacement because of
Wow.
AI.
Yeah, those numbers are definitely a reality check. But the cool thing is the video doesn't just focus on the negative. It uses this really cool analogy to show us how to deal with this shift. It talks about specialists, like pandas, who are super skilled in just one area, versus generalists, who are more like raccoons. They're adaptable and can thrive in all kinds of
Oh,
environments.
I love that. Pandas are great, but if bamboo disappears, they're in trouble. Mycoons, on the other hand, they eat pretty much anything. They can adapt to like anything. It's a perfect way to see how specialists might struggle as AI takes over certain tasks. But those who can adapt, use AI across different areas. Those are the AI generalists, and they're the ones who will win.
Exactly. The key takeaway is that being adaptable, it's not just a bonus skill anymore. In a world that's changing so fast with tech, it's a must-have.
So, where do you see yourself in all of this? Are you the hyper-focused panda or the resourceful raccoon? The good news is, this video doesn't just present the problem, it gives us a solution. Mastering 8 key AI skills grouped into 4 powers. And those are the foundation of an AI generalist.
What's so cool is that these powers aren't just about being a tech whiz. They're about really changing your mindset, seeing things from a new angle, using AI as this tool to boost your abilities in all sorts of areas.
That's what's so exciting. It's not just for techies. So let's break down these powers. First up is the power to build. This is where things get interesting. Remember when you needed like a whole team of developers to make an app or website? Well, the video talks about AI-powered tools like Bolt and Replit Agent. They let you describe what you want, just like talking to a person. And the AI actually builds the software for you.
It's amazing how these tools are making software development accessible to everyone. Now, individuals and small businesses can create custom solutions without needing to know how to code. Imagine a world where anyone with an idea can bring it to life. No more barriers to entry.
Totally. It even shows an example where someone creates an AI voice agent. It calculates ROI, all in 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. Think about what that means. This isn't just about fun apps. It could completely disrupt industries.
It really could. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. These AI development tools are always evolving, becoming more powerful and user-friendly. It's not just about speed, it's about making it possible for anyone to create and innovate.
Right. It's like magic. Okay, so we've got the power to build. But what about all those annoying tasks that take up so much time? The repetitive stuff that we all hate? That's where the power to automate comes in.
This is where AI really feels like a superpower. The video gets into building AI agents and automating entire workflows. It's basically like having your own digital workforce. It mentions Naval Ravikant, who says that code and content are the ultimate leverage. AI agents combine both, taking leverage to a whole new level.
It sounds almost too good to be true. Can you give me a real example? Could I actually make an AI agent to help me, I don't know, manage my inbox? Because it's completely out of control.
Of course. Imagine an AI agent that goes through all your emails, figures out which ones are urgent, gets rid of spam, and even writes drafts of responses based on how you usually write. It could learn what you do and automate stuff based on what you like.
Wow, think of all the time and energy that would save. But to build something like that, I'd need to know how to code, right?
Not necessarily. The video talks about how tools like Zapier and Make.com are getting really advanced. You can build complicated systems and automate tons of processes without coding at all.
No-code AI agent development. So even someone like me, who can barely change a font color, could potentially build my own AI workforce. It's like having a bunch of assistants working for me 24/7.
Exactly. And this power to automate goes way beyond just email. Think about automating data entry, reports, scheduling meetings, even managing your social media. The possibilities are endless.
I'm starting to feel like that raccoon, like I can do anything. But let's talk about getting creative. Can AI actually help us make professional level content? Isn't that something that needs human intuition, artistry?
That's where the power to create comes in. This is where it gets really impressive. The video shows how AI is making creativity accessible for everyone. Now, anyone can generate top-notch content, whether it's images, videos, music, or even written text.
Seriously. I've seen some of those AI images online. They are pretty cool. But can they really compare to stuff made by human artists and designers?
It depends on what you're trying to do, of course. But these tools are getting better so fast. The video talks about Midjourney and DALL-E, these AI platforms that generate images, just from text descriptions. Imagine needing a custom illustration for your website, a logo for your business, or even concept art for a video game. You can make all of that with AI now.
That's wild. It's like having a whole team of top designers at your fingertips. What about making videos? Can AI really make high-quality videos?
AI-powered video creation is still pretty new, but the video highlights platforms like Runway AI that are pushing the limits. They can generate video clips from text, animate still images. They can even make realistic deepfakes.
Deepfakes. That's kind of scary, right? What about people misusing them?
Yeah, it's super important to think about the ethical side of AI, and deepfakes definitely raise some red flags.
Yeah.
But like any powerful tech, AI can be used for good or bad. It's all about using it responsibly and ethically.
True. It's something we need to keep talking about as AI gets more integrated into our lives. But let's get back to the creative stuff. Can AI actually compose original music?
It totally can. The video mentions Jukebox. It's an AI tool from OpenAI that can compose music in all sorts of styles and genres. Think about what that means for filmmakers, game developers, or even podcasters like us.
Wow, no more royalty-free music libraries? We can have our own custom AI soundtracks, but can AI-generated music really capture that emotion, that feeling you get from human music?
Again, it depends on what you're doing with it and how much human input and refinement there is. But the possibilities are exciting. Imagine making personalized music based on your mood, creating soundtracks for specific scenes in a movie, or even composing music that changes in real time based on how people react to it.
Mind-blowing. Okay, so AI can help us build software, automate
Yeah.
tasks, and even make pro-level content. But what about actually connecting with an audience? Is there an AI power for that?
You bet. The fourth and final power is the power to connect. It's all about using AI to grow your audience, increase your influence, and stand out in a world that's constantly getting lighter and more crowded.
Yeah, I can see how AI fits in there, especially with social media and how much content everyone's putting out there. But how can AI help us connect with people on a deeper level?
The video makes a great point about AI leveling the playing field for communication. It used to be that building a personal brand or telling great stories was something only naturally gifted writers or super charismatic people could do. But AI is changing that.
Interesting. So you're saying AI can help people who aren't naturally great at storytelling or writing to communicate better. How does that even work?
Tools like Claude, it's a large language model from Anthropic, they're making writing more accessible and less scary. They can help you get past writer's block, try different writing styles, suggest different ways to say things, and even build on your ideas.
So it's like having this super smart writing partner who can help you articulate your thoughts more clearly.
Exactly. It's not about replacing your unique voice. It's about making it stronger so you can connect with people on a deeper level.
I love that, amplifying your voice. But doesn't that bring up some ethical concerns? Could people use these tools to manipulate others or spread misinformation?
For sure, any powerful technology comes with ethical considerations, and that includes AI writing tools. It's crucial to use them responsibly and ethically, focusing on authentic communication and avoiding manipulative tactics.
Right. It's about using these tools to make human connections better, not to replace or exploit them.
Exactly. And remember, AI writing tools are just tools. They can be super helpful, but they don't replace critical thinking, creativity,
Yeah.
and genuine human interaction.
So we've got these 4 powers: building, automating, creating, and connecting. It's a pretty awesome set of tools for navigating the AI revolution. But where do we go from here? How do we actually start building these skills and becoming AI generalists?
That's a great question. That's what we'll dig into as we continue our deep dive. The video gives us a roadmap with specific steps and resources, and we'll definitely share those with you.
Fantastic. I'm ready to unleash my inner raccoon and start building my AI superpowers.
Awesome. But first, let's take a closer look at each of these 4 powers and really understand the specific skills that make them so powerful.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it. Okay, so we've covered these 4 amazing powers of an AI generalist. let's get down to the specifics now. The video mentions 8 AI skills that make up these powers, and I'm ready to get into the details.
It's like we have this incredible toolbox, right? And now we're going to learn how to use every tool properly. And remember, these skills are not just theory. They can actually change how we work and live.
Totally. So let's start with the power to build. We talked about those AI-assisted development tools like Bolt and Replit, but to be honest, I'm still not clear on how they work. Can you break it down? Like, what's happening when I tell these tools what kind of app I want?
Sure, let's use Replit Agent as an example. It's powered by a large language model, kind of like the tech behind ChatGPT. You talk to the agent in normal language, describing what you want the app to do. The agent takes your instructions and turns them into code using its massive knowledge of programming languages and how software is built.
So it's like having a super smart programmer by your side, turning your ideas into actual code. That's mind-blowing. But is the code any good? Can AI really write code as well as a human programmer?
The quality of AI-generated code is getting better all the time. A lot of times it can already make code that's as good as or even better than what humans write, especially for those basic repetitive tasks. And remember, these tools are here to help human developers, not replace them. You can always check and adjust the code it makes to make sure it fits your needs.
That makes sense. It's like having an AI apprentice who does the boring stuff so you can focus on the more creative parts of software development. So we've got AI-assisted development, but what about those no-code AI agents we talked about? I'm really interested in building my own digital workforce.
No-code AI agent development is one of the most exciting things about this whole AI generalist thing.
Oh,
It's about making AI-powered programs called agents that can do certain jobs without writing traditional code.
you mentioned platforms like OpenAI's GPT and Relevance AI for building these agents. Can you walk me through how that works? Like, let's say I want to build an AI agent to help me manage my social media. Where do I even start?
Platforms like GPT give you a structure for training AI agents using natural language.
Hmm.
Basically, you give the agent instructions, examples, and feedback, and it learns to do the tasks you want.
So if I wanted an agent to schedule my social media posts, I would give it examples of my past posts, along with the times and dates I posted them, and maybe some rules about the type of stuff I want to share and how I want it to sound.
Exactly. You're training the agent to copy your social media style and preferences. And with platforms like Relevance AI, you can link your agent to different data sources and APIs, giving it access to information and tools it needs to do its job well.
Okay, I'm getting it. But what about the automation part? How do I make these agents work automatically without me having to tell them to do everything?
That's where no-code AI workflow automation comes in. Tools like Zapier and Make.com let you connect your AI agents to other apps and services, creating automated workflows.
So say I have an AI agent making social media content. I could use something like Zapier to automatically connect that agent to my social media accounts, scheduling the posts for the best times.
Precisely. You could even set up more complicated workflows, like one where your content generation agent starts working when you publish a new blog post, automatically creating social media snippets from the blog content, and scheduling them on different platforms.
That's insane. I can see how these different skills work together, like a puzzle, creating a system for automating and making your work better. But you said earlier that prompt engineering is super important for all this. Why?
Prompt engineering is all about learning how to talk to AI effectively, giving it clear instructions to guide its actions.
So it's not just about telling the AI what to do, but about speaking its language.
Exactly. How you phrase your instructions, the examples you give, and the feedback you provide all affect how the AI learns and performs.
Can you give me an example of how different prompts can lead to different results?
Sure. Imagine you want to use an AI image generation tool like Midjourney to make a logo for your new business. If you just tell it to create a logo for a coffee shop, you'll probably get pretty basic results.
Right, because the AI doesn't know what kind of coffee shop it is, the vibe you're going for, or your brand identity.
Right. But if you give a more detailed prompt like, create a logo for a cozy artisanal coffee shop specializing in single origin beans and handmade pastries, the logo should feel warm, community-driven, and handcrafted. You're giving the AI a much clearer picture of what you want.
That makes a lot of sense. So prompt engineering is about giving the AI the right info and guidance to get the results you want.
Exactly. And there's specific techniques you can learn, like chain of thought prompting, where you lead the AI through a step-by-step process, or few-shot learning, where you give a few examples to help the AI understand the task.
Wow, this is getting pretty technical. But it's cool to see how much control we have over what the AI produces if we know how to talk to it right. Okay, let's switch gears and talk about the power to create. I'm still not totally convinced AI can make truly creative stuff.
I get your skepticism, but I think you'll be surprised by what AI can do. Remember, being creative isn't just about making something completely new, it's also about combining existing things in new ways, trying different perspectives, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. And AI can be a powerful tool for all of that.
Okay, you've got my attention. So what kind of creative things can AI do these days? Let's start with images. We talked about Midjourney and Daily, but how are people actually using them?
People are using them for all kinds of stuff. Graphic designers are using them to come up with ideas for logos and illustrations. Marketers are using them to create eye-catching visuals for social media. And filmmakers are even using them to create storyboards and concept art for movies.
Wow, that's awesome. The video mentions someone who trained their own AI image generation model to make custom thumbnails for their YouTube videos.
That's a great example of how AI can personalize and simplify creative workflows. Imagine being able to generate unique, high-quality thumbnails for every video you make without having to hire a designer or learn how to use Photoshop.
That would be a game changer. Okay, AI can create images, but what about videos? The video mentioned Runway AI. Can it really make professional-looking videos?
Runway AI is one of the top platforms for making videos with AI. You can create video clips from text, animate still images, and even make those realistic deepfakes.
I've seen some of those AI-generated deepfakes, and they're pretty crazy. But the ethical side of it is pretty scary, too.
Absolutely. We have to use these tools responsibly and ethically and be aware that they can be misused. But if we put the ethical concerns aside for a second, the creative potential is huge.
So if I wanted to make a short animated explainer video for my product, I could do that using Runway AI.
You could. You could even make different versions of the video, try different animation styles, and keep tweaking it until you get exactly what you want.
That's amazing. And what about music? We talked about jukebox, but how real does AI-generated music sound? Can it really make you feel something and create a mood?
AI-generated music has come a long way. Jukebox can write music in tons of different genres and styles, and it's getting better and better at sounding like something a human composed.
The video talks about a filmmaker who used AI-generated music for his indie film, which is pretty amazing. It opens up so many doors for independent creators who maybe can't afford to hire a composer.
Exactly. And it's not just about making new music. AI can also be used to personalize existing music, create custom sound effects, and even generate soundtracks that change in real time depending on how the viewer is feeling.
Wow, that's next level stuff. Okay, so AI can create images, videos, and music. What about writing? Writing is so personal and nuanced. Can AI really capture how complex human language is?
AI writing tools have improved a lot lately. Tools like Claude can help with lots of writing tasks, from coming up with ideas to making your writing clearer and more stylish, to even writing really engaging stories.
But won't AI-generated writing feel kind of generic and fake, like it's missing that human touch?
That's a valid concern, but we have to remember that these tools are here to help us be more creative, not to replace us. They can help you get past writer's block, try different writing styles, and improve your ideas. But ultimately, it's your voice that should be driving the writing.
So it's like having an AI editor who can help you polish your work and make it better.
Exactly. And these tools are really useful for things like summarizing long documents, writing different versions of the same content for different audiences, and even translating stuff into other languages.
Okay, I see how powerful these AI writing tools can be, especially when you use them carefully and ethically.
And remember, the key to getting good at any of these AI skills is to practice and experiment. The more you use these tools, the better you'll understand what they can and can't do, and the more creative and innovative you'll become.
This has been an awesome journey so far. We've explored the power to build, the power to automate, and the power to create. But what about that last one, the power to connect?
The power to connect is all about using AI to build your audience, become more influential, and make a real difference in the world. It's probably the most powerful of all the AI powers.
I'm all ears. Tell me more about how AI can help us connect with people in a deeper way and get our voices heard. Okay, so we've learned about building, automating, even creating things with AI. It's like we're building some kind of AI superhero suit, one power at a time. But something tells me this last one, this power to connect, is where it all comes together. Like, how do we actually use all these amazing AI tools to connect with people and make a real impact?
Yeah, the power to connect is where the real magic happens. It's about using AI to make your message stronger, build a community, and actually make a difference.
I'm so ready. The video talked about how AI can level the playing field for communication, giving everyone a voice no matter their background or skills. That's a huge deal, but how does it work in the real world?
Think about all the cool stuff we talked about, the apps you can build, all the tasks you can automate, those awesome visuals, videos, even music you can create with AI. Now imagine using AI to share all of that with the world in a way that's engaging, persuasive, but still feels like you.
Okay, now I see the big picture. It's not just about making cool things, it's about using AI to find other people who share your interests, passions, or vision.
Exactly. AI can help you tell stories, tailor your message to different people, and even build a community around your ideas.
The video really highlighted AI writing tools like Claude as a big part of this power to connect. We mentioned them earlier, but I'd love to hear more about how they can help us build an audience and get more influential.
Imagine using Claude to write blog posts that are perfect for search engines and easy to share on social media, or crafting emails that your subscribers will love and actually respond to.
Yeah.
You could even use AI to personalize your communication, making each message unique for every person you're talking to.
Personalized messages on a huge scale sounds like every marketer's dream come true. But doesn't that risk feeling fake or even manipulative if we're using AI to write our messages?
It's a good point, and it shows why we have to use these tools ethically and be ourselves. The goal isn't to trick people into liking us or buying stuff. It's about using AI to connect with people genuinely and build real trust.
So it's about AI helping us communicate better, not replacing us completely.
Exactly. AI can help us when we get stuck writing, refine our ideas, even make our message fit different audiences. But it should always be our voice, our personality that's leading the conversation.
I get it. We shouldn't use AI to create fake versions of ourselves or try to mess with people's emotions. But what if I'm not a writer or a marketer? How can I use this power to connect to make a difference in my own world?
The great thing about the power to connect is that it works for anyone, in any field. Think about the things you're passionate about, the communities you're a part of, the problems you want to solve. AI can help you speak up and get others involved.
I love that. So if I'm passionate about, let's say, saving the environment, I could use AI to make content that teaches people about climate change and gets them to take action.
You can make videos, infographics, even interactive games that make people care and want to learn more. You could use AI to analyze data and make visuals that show how climate change is impacting us in a way that's easy to understand.
And I could use AI writing tools to write powerful letters to politicians, pushing them to support policies that help fight climate change.
Exactly. There are so many possibilities. The key is to find what you're passionate about, what your purpose is, and then use AI to spread your message and connect with people who share your vision.
Wow, this whole idea of the power to connect is really inspiring. It feels like we're not just learning about AI tools, we're learning how to use AI to make the world a better place.
That's what it's all about. It's not just about getting ahead in your career or making more money. It's about using these incredible tools to make a real difference for people and the planet.
So being an AI generalist isn't just about mastering a bunch of tech skills. It's about having a new mindset, one that's adaptable, creative, and understands how to use AI to solve problems, create value, and build real connections with people.
And it's realizing that AI isn't just for tech experts or data scientists, it's for everyone. Artists, entrepreneurs, teachers, activists, anyone who wants to make a positive impact.
The video creator made this awesome free guide called the AI Generalist Roadmap, which we'll put in the show notes. It lays out exactly how to start building these skills and becoming an AI generalist.
It's a fantastic resource for anyone ready to jump in and explore the world of AI.
I'm definitely feeling inspired. The AI revolution is happening now, and the question is, are you going to sit back and watch, or are you going to be a part of it? Are you going to let AI shape your future, or are you going to shape the future of AI?
It's your choice. The tools are there, the resources are there, the possibilities are endless.
So what are you waiting for? Go out there, unleash your inner raccoon, and become the AI generalist you were born to be.